From around the campus to around the county, this is the award-winning Raider Unlimited News. This edition is being brought to you by Community Bank and Trust, with full-service locations across Northeast Georgia to serve you, and by Habersham Hardware and Home Centers, your building materials and hardware superstore.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Raider Unlimited News. I'm Christy Wiley.
And I'm Ashley Pruitt. Our first story this evening focuses on Key Club, one of Habersham Central's largest and most active service clubs. Charlie Hamilton was able to catch up with Dr. Robert Barron, the club sponsor, to find out about the club's upcoming projects.
Dr. Barron, could you tell us a little bit about some interesting upcoming Key Club events?
This year, the theme for Key Club International is Teaming Up to Create Champions, and it involves working with other agencies to promote youth activities. This year, we're looking at three primary things. We're going to be working with the homework centers in whatever capacity. The members are signing up to work any day of the week with any of the homework centers. Another one of the activities is to participate in Read and Lead. Read and Lead is a activity that was developed by the governor from the Alabama district, and it's where members are to sit and read with a child at one of the elementary schools who has been identified as having reading problems. And part of it, not just to go and read once, but to read several times to the same child to establish some continuity. So this will be two of the main things that we are trying to work with this year, in addition to some of the things that we've done with Special Olympics. This year, I found out that the Special Olympics games will be held back here at Central, so we're going to be working with that. Members can work with the recreation departments with any of their activities, but we're going to be still participate in the Toys for Tots. We'll be doing some IDD fundraising campaigns. We'll be doing some other things to raise money for DARE. But these are some of the activities with the youth, but we've been contacted to work with the people with the nursing home at behind the medical center up here. And so one of the things that we want to try to do is maybe help decorate some of the rooms, some of the hallways, and some of the commons areas for the different seasons, different holidays and things like this. We've got a whole lot of things on the agenda for members to participate. We do have one of the largest clubs that we can give us an opportunity to participate in so many things. And so, what we're trying to do is provide many things, many different variety of things for the members to choose from, and maybe one particular area is a major interest for them, so they can go in that.
Thanks, Charlie. Habersham Central's drafting department has received a new lab. Greg Moore has the story.
Recently, the HCHS drafting department switched gears from all handheld tools to all computerized workstations. John Haynes caught up with Mr. Alex Smith, the HCHS drafting instructor, to learn more about this.
I'm here with Mr. Alex Smith, the drafting instructor at Habersham Central High School. Mr. Smith, could you tell us a little bit more about the upgrades that the drafting lab got this year?
Yeah, we did a total 360 this year. We went from just going from the drawing boards with 28 tables to upgrading our systems to 28 computer stations, workstations with the latest release of AutoCAD 14 mechanical auto desktop.
Okay. What all did you have to do to get these upgrades?
Well, after talking to the local industry, I approached the administration with a proposal to upgrade our systems to where it needed to be with the future and what students need to be learning at this point in time. After doing that, we wrote up a proposal again and sent that to the Board of Education, and then after that, it just took off from there, and that's where we are today.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, and for Radio Unlimited News, I'm John Haynes.
Thank you, John. When we return, Jessica Laudermilk will give us the latest on county news.
Habersham County has been in need of an animal shelter for quite a while. With the success of animal shelters in surrounding counties, finally our county is able to build one of their own. Raider Unlimited staff members Katie Grinstead and Carrie Vandergriff join us now with the story.
I'm here at the new animal shelter in Habersham County. This was started by the Friends of the Habersham County Animal Shelter and Mark Watson, their president. Earlier, Carrie talked to Mark Watson about the shelter. Carrie?
Mark, can you please tell us a little bit about the animal shelter?
Sure. The animal shelter is run by the Friends of the Habersham County Animal Shelter, Inc., which is a nonprofit organization. We are a organization that takes donations from our citizens here in the county or anyone else that wants to give money, actually. And we're here to educate the people of our county about the spade and neutering of our animals, as well as the adoption and rabies control and just how to take care of their animals. We're an educational firm, really.
If the community would like to give donations, how would they go about doing so?
They can mail their donations to the Friends of the Habersham County Animal Shelter at P.O. Box 1442, Clarksville, Georgia, 30523.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Special Olympics is a very much anticipated event for spectators and participants alike. A group of concerned young men came up with an innovative idea to raise money for Special Olympics. Leah Colston and Elizabeth Church bring us the story.
In a time when positive role models are few and far between, the youth of Habersham County are looking to each other for leadership. Here at the Clarksville Fairgrounds, local bands from Habersham and surrounding counties hosted a benefit concert for the Special Olympics and Toys for Tots. Raider Unlimited reporter Leah Colston spoke with Habersham's own Left Front Tire, who coordinated this event. Leah?
Could you tell us how Left Front Tire got started?
Yeah, we started at Josh's house a while back. I guess we were about 11 or 12 years old, and I got a guitar and Josh got a set of drums, so we made some really horrible racket for about 3 or 4 years. And well, how long we been together? What? 6 years? We've been making horrible racket for 6 years now.
Could you explain what you're doing here today with the cause?
We just decided we'd throw on a benefit show for Habersham County and try to get, just give all the kids and all of us something to do. And so we're helping the Habersham County Special Olympics and Toys for Tots. And I think Brent's got some people he wants to thank for helping us out today.
Yeah, we want to thank, if it wasn't for these people here, this show wouldn't be made possible. It was Verdery Oliver, Kathy Strain, Absolute Audio, The Flower Patch, Habersham Metal, 123 Tire, Michael's Jewelers, Cornelia Jewelry, Fender's Diner, Davis Brothers, Dance a Lot, Community Bank, Ideal Pawn, and once again, thanks, Bob. And we just want to thank the bands that came out, Bart Allison and the Pirate Catchers, Picasso Trigger, Pazunk, Melancholy's Child, and Weep. And without y'all, it wouldn't be made possible. We just want to thank you, and I'm going to turn it back over to Lynn now.
For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Leah Colston.
As you may have noticed, Raider Unlimited has been given a brand new logo, courtesy of Daryl Fox. Allison Tench has the story. Allison?
As you may have noticed, Raider Unlimited News has begun to change its look as we become even more advanced. Raider Unlimited's new logo, as shown at the beginning of this newscast, was designed and created by Daryl Fox, a local computer animation designer. Raider Unlimited would like to say thank you to Mr. Fox for all of his hard work on creating our new opening. Make sure to be on the lookout for more advanced changes as Raider Unlimited News brings you the most accurate local news from around the campus to around the county. Reporting for Raider Unlimited News, I'm Allison Tench.
The United Way is a very successful organization that helps such clubs as 4-H, DARE, Habitat for Humanity, and many others. Let's go to Alex Lunsford for more on the annual kickoff. Alex?
Recently, the United Way kicked off their 1998 campaign with their annual dinner on Tuesday, September 22nd. Reporter Brandon Knupp was able to talk to campaign chairman Dale Underwood on the events involved in this campaign.
I'm here with campaign chairman Dale Underwood. Mr. Underwood, could you tell us a little bit about what the United Way 1998 campaign is about and what the fundraising goal is for this year?
Yes, the campaign itself this year is about sometimes you ride, sometimes you push, and sometimes you pull. And our goal is to meet the needs of those in Habersham County. And the Habersham Countyans have a big heart. Therefore, they are interested in serving their fellow man, in meeting their needs. And our goal for this year is $385,000.
And how much money stays in the county?
Out of the $385,000, 99% will stay in the county. 1% goes to United Way Corporate, and 90% will go to the 24 agencies that we have within the county, and we run about a 9% administration as far as running the office and everything.
And how do you determine what money goes where?
Out of the 90% that we have to spend in the community, we have allocation panels that consist of about 100 people within the county who actually interview each agency and sit in and ask questions and review their finances and what they've accomplished in the years past. And then they submit to the board of directors a suggested amount that would go to that agency for the following year. So you can see that there's a county-wide participation. There's not just one or two or three people determining where these dollars go.
Could you also tell us when the closing of the campaign is?
Yes, the campaign will close toward the end of November, and hopefully we'll be able to close out our books by the end of December on this year's campaign. And we're confident that we're going to reach the $385,000. Like I said, the Habersham Countyans have a big heart, and they're interested in meeting the needs.
Well, thank you, and we wish you luck on the campaign.
Thank you, ma'am.
For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Brandy Knapp.
That wraps it up for news from around the county. Let's go to Jenny Hardy for the hard-hitting sports facts after this message. We'll be right back.
Good evening. Tonight in the Habersham County Sports News, we will join Josh Wright for the details of this year's softball senior night, which will wrap up the Lady Raiders season.
The varsity Lady Raiders softball team ended their season with 3 wins. I'm standing here with seniors Jessica Irvin and Pamela Garrison. Jessica, what were your thoughts on the season?
All in all, I thought we did very well. This being my senior year, I thought that it was more exciting because we did get to win, and it was just all in all a really good season to end with.
Okay, thanks. Pamela, how do you think the team improved?
Well, we had a new coach this year, and we had a lot of new players, and the experience of the players came together for wins.
Okay, thank you. For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Josh Wright.
Thanks, Josh. The football season is in full motion with the Raiders working hard to make this a successful season. This year's homecoming game was held on Friday, October 9th at the Raiders Stadium. Whitney Ray was there to catch the action.
Homecoming is an event at Habersham Central which is greatly anticipated every year. From Spirit Week to the homecoming game, many students participate in these activities. On Friday, October 9th, the Raiders played their homecoming game against Jackson County where they were victorious. Here are some highlights from the game.
We want to throw on second long. Going to go long, looking for Rollo. He's wide open. He's got it at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rollo Brown. Rollo Brown went 52 yards for the long touchdown, and Habersham Central on the scoreboard first here in this ball game against Jackson County. Second down and 18. We're rolling right. Austin looking, got plenty of room in front of him. Going to throw on the run. It's going to be called for a touchdown, Mac Brown. Mac Brown from 18 yards out got the touchdown for Habersham Central. The Raiders lead at 13-0 over Jackson County. Habersham rolling right, looking, going to throw long, looking for Mac. He's wide open. He's at the 35, 30, down the near sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mac Brown.
The youngest members of our community are also showing their athletic talents on the football field. Raider Unlimited team members Jessica Munster and J.C. Johnson visited the rec department to get an update on this year's Pee Wee teams.
Along with school football, Habersham County is fortunate enough to have a rec department that sponsors football for younger children in the county. Jessica Munster had a chance to talk to Bill Griffin, the head of the rec department, about rec football.
Mr. Griffin, could you tell us about recreational football this year?
This year we have 15 teams. There are 4 teams in the 7 and 8 division, 6 teams in the 9 and 10 division, and 5 teams in the 11 and 12 division. This year, we do have 7-8 football, which is flag football this year, and we have the 4 teams in it, and the young 7-8s are having a great time.
Do all of these teams have cheerleaders also?
Yes, they do. Each team has a squad of cheerleaders for them, and the cheerleaders are having a great time also.
And do all of the teams play the usual tackle football?
No, the 9, 10, 11, 12 play tackle. The 7-8s this year is flag.
All right. Thank you very much.
On Saturday, October 24th, Community Bank and Trust will sponsor this year's 11th annual Big Red Apple 5K Run and the Cornelia Mile Fun Run. All the proceeds will benefit the Habersham Central Cross Country Team. For more information, call 778-2265, extension 521 or 290. Please call between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. For our final sports story this evening, we will give a report on our newest addition to the HCHS athletic program. Rebecca Rosser is standing by with the highlights of this season.
The volleyball season has come to a close with a win over Greater Atlanta Christian School. This brought the team to a 5-12 season. Angela Crocker had the chance to speak with Coach Moat about his thoughts on the season. Angela?
Coach Moat, how do you feel that the volleyball team did in their first year?
Angela, I'm very excited about the way the girls have played this year. We had a lot to learn when we came in, but everyone has played well. Everyone's worked hard. We started off not knowing very much, but now we've ended up the season 5-12 overall. Going into the tournament, seeded 6th in the area, and I'm very pleased with that standing. At the beginning, I didn't know if we could even finish last, but I think we're doing fine, and I'm excited about going into the tournament. I think we have a chance to win some games in the tournament.
What do you hope to accomplish in the years to come?
Well, just like any other coach, you want the best for your team. I set my goals high, and hopefully one day compete for a state championship. But I think you got to reach other goals first. First, win a couple of area tournaments, and then move on to sectional. But right now, I want our girls to learn the basics to volleyball. And I'm hoping to get into some camps next summer. So the girls can just learn the game right now, and then hopefully down the road we can be competing and be competitive in the area and then also in the state.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
That's our sports for tonight. Back to you at the news desk.
Homecoming week is the most anticipated week at HCHS. Here's Kristen Patton and Jennifer Owen with more details. Kristen?
Homecoming week is a tradition at Habersham Central. During these 5 days, we have Pajama Day, Western Day, Caribbean Day, Twin Day, and Raider Spirit Day.
Habersham Central held their annual homecoming pep rally. The pep rally involved ninth, JV, and varsity cheerleading squads, the Band of Blue, and Juan and the Greasers, a local band.
Thanks, Kristen and Jennifer. The most exciting event of homecoming week is when one lucky girl is crowned homecoming queen. Jody McCutcheon has more. Jody?
On Friday night, the football players weren't the only ones in the spotlight. 5 representatives from each grade stood with their escorts, with the 5 seniors anxiously waiting to know which one of them would be chosen as this year's homecoming queen. Kelly Payton has more.
And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, it is my pleasure to present to you our 1998 homecoming queen, Miss Kelly Wilbanks.
To tell us how it feels being crowned 1998 homecoming queen.
Well, I was really nervous
I'm so excited now. I don't know what to think. I'm shaking, and thanks to everybody who voted for me, and I love y'all. Thank you.
We're so excited for you, and congratulations. Thank you. For Raider Unlimited News, I'm Kelly Payton.
Thanks, Kelly. Congratulations to the new homecoming queen. We wish you the best of luck in the future.
That concludes this edition of Raider Unlimited News. For STC, Channel 4, and Raider Unlimited News, I'm Christy Wiley.
And I'm Ashley Pruitt. Have a wonderful night.